Happy Thursday, everybody. I don't know what makes this state such a gloomy ass, haunted. Maybe it's the Spanish conquistadors. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's frightening. Let's see if we can pull out of here before we get killed. And I'm going to see no eclipse tonight. I know there's supposed to be some eclipse. Well, you can forget about that. Hey AJ, hey Shimei, because it's gloomy tonight. We ain't gonna see anything. We ain't gonna see a damn thing. Come on, dude, I could have taken that. Oh man, this is a nightmare. How you doing? I gotta make sure. Hey Red, how are you? How are you? Yeah, it's about 5 p.m. I'm just trying to pull out without getting whacked here. Street of Shattered Dreams, as I've affectionately called it for almost 8 years. Time to get my coffee and get this rather gloomy night underway. Geez, I hope I got where the hell's my mask? Son of a... Alright, I'm going to make sure I get a mask. Alright, looks like our spot is open. 55 degrees, guys. It is miserable tonight. We had a little bit of a sprinkle, but we're gonna make the best of it tonight. Gone with the kale. Da dee da da. I got all cute for you tonight. Oh man. All right, let's see. Luckily, I always bring backup. You know the old saying, blessed are the pessimists, for they have made backup. Right? See, aren't I doable tonight? Let's get a little Liza Minnelli here. There we go. They like that in here. All right, let's mask. It's cold here, man. It might as well be equivalently 0 here. This place is a nightmare right here. Yeah, I'm asking Kale, don't I look doable? Could you imagine? You just imagine that in your head. What a rumpus ride. Ooh. Like a very weird sunset tonight. It bodes ill. What's going on, everybody? Happy. Better lock the door. It's been a freaky 24 hours. I had that screamer in the front yard. That's cold. Yeah, how do you stay warm? Thank you for sympathizing. Yes. 55 degrees is almost right. Call out the National Guard. All right, we got our phone. It's too early for calls. We got our Bluetooth. We got our power pack. What the hell just fell down? Oh, we got our casino mailer today. Huh? Let's see. 55 is warm. Hell, I'm a beach baby, you know? I'm no Portland / Washington State. Big deal. $10 a day of free play. Big deal. Bunch of bullshit. Earn 1,000 points on December 5th to get your Brookstone headphones. So that means you got to play like $5,000. You know, go forget about it, man. Holiday dining specials at the 630 Park. This is the Great Rancheria down here. How you doing, everybody? Cabernet wine braised bone-in short ribs for $60 on Christmas Day, or chocolate peppermint pots de creme. Christmas Eve, slow broast osso buco. I don't even know what the hell that is. I don't know. Looks kind of weird. And a double chocolate budino. I don't know. It's weird. Trash. Going down there. 31 snow. 60s. How you doing, October? The best temperature is 80 to 100, right in that range. That's right. 80 to 105. That's right in my wheelhouse. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Thursday for you. It is a gloomy night tonight. That's all I know. So there's allegedly, ostensibly, some cash that's hidden in the cemetery. Thank you, Jessica Dean. $5 super sticker. Let's make sure we're on that, honey. Thank you very much. Okay, we got the volume up on the phone. Not too much, but thank you, my dear. €5. Thank you, sweetie. The wonderful Jessica Dean. Great supporter of the channel. We'll let that fire off in a minute. What's up, Mouse Toes? How you doing tonight?
Jessica Dean tipped €5 through Super Chat.
What a doll, baby. Thank you, Jessica. And hello to you, Amanda. Thank you, Jessica Dean. That's going to come in for the handy for the trip tomorrow. Thank you very much, sweetie. Hopefully this isn't another bust tonight. Last time we went out on the cemetery. Hey, Vern, last time we went out on the cemetery, choo-choo, was a bunch of bullshit, right? All we did was we almost had the battery run down and screw us out there, right? So, yeah, thank you, Mark. Yeah, we're whipping it into top shape again for December. That's what you can say. Yes, I've been blessed with a nice body. Anyway, good to see you guys tonight. Thank you, Jessica. You're wonderful. Hi, Melinda. As you know, we're kind of getting all excited. Hey, Computer Labs, OBS doing some of the software, having it out. What is that? Out with each other. Streamlabs, OBS Studio. Okay. Yeah, I've had pretty good success with, hey, Rio Bird. I was one of the first users of mobile live streaming on Streamlabs, and I did that for about 1.5 years. Hey, Ro. And then it failed. Right? Hey, Dorian, because they tried to do too many things at one time, too many upgrades, too many things. Then it failed, and I stepped away for 1.5 years. And I figured they could get stuff squared away, and 3 months ago I came back, and it's been, I've just incorporated their widget thing into Prism, because quite frankly, Prism is better. Yeah, Angus always brightens his side chat. So Prism has been beyond belief, which is good. If I had to rate him up, Prism has only failed one time, but it wasn't, I think, maybe one system-wide failure on Prism, and Streamlabs was mucking up all the time. It was hogging bandwidth, and you couldn't really do 1080. This you can do 1080. It's very easy for me to add widgets in. So I hope everybody's doing well tonight. It's going to be an interesting night. It's going to be a cold night. This will be our third trip out here. We've had 2 extraordinarily unsuccessful trips out here. Last time it was unsuccessful in the sense that I didn't accomplish what I wanted to do, was to check out the grow farm and to check out another grave area down below in the cemetery. So evidently there's supposed to be a cash deposit down here. Now, will there be? I don't know, right? We were ratted out last time at the Santa Rosa Cemetery. We got nothing. Okay, we got nothing. I'm going to meet Camo Dave, but I'm not going to meet Camo Dave until he is in North Carolina, because I got too much going on right now. I will see, Thanksgiving's a top priority. I'm taking 2 days off, 3 days off. I upload some preloaded content, but I am going to see him now. Out my way is not California. He's in Arizona. So, hey Jess, how you doing? Jalecia, how are you? Just came across you last night for the first time. Oh, well, thank you, Jalecia. Thank you. I hope I said your name right. Yeah, we're definitely meeting up. That's a done deal. Hey, Ravens, I'm going to be in North Carolina at the end of December, so I'm going to be hightailing it across country and then making making an initial stop. I've got to work my way north and south down there. Then I want to move my way back across I-80, see some people along the way there. And then the southern trip will be in January or so, February, so it's good. Okay, Chalicia, thank you. I don't do too well with names. I'm kind of, just kind of a dumb Charlotte. Oh, I've been to Charlotte. I've been all over Charlotte. I've been to Raleigh, Durham. I've been all over the place, honey. Asheville. As soon as I step foot in North Carolina, I get my old accent back. How y'all doing today? Y'all got any them grits and them, you got any of them biscuits left from this morning? I was born and raised in the South, y'all. It's just come back to me like it's natural as can be. Natural as can be. Boyd Palooza is going to be in North Carolina end of December. Well, I'm going to be there then. So how about that, right? I'm going to be down in that area, right? I hate Depeche, so, I've just, that old southern accent just comes right back. I broke my finger in Asheville. That was my trip to North Carolina. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Sorry to hear that. Happy birthday, Mickey. I hope Cheryl's not mad at me. I did a little thing this morning on the Thursday nip slip. How you doing? Yeah, well, Jesse, yeah, so I'll be, don't worry, Jesse. I think you can pretty much count on it, because as soon as Christmas is over, I'm hauling ass pretty fast. So, weather permitting, I'll probably take a bit of see if we take a southern route or not. I'm not sure, but we're going to check it out. I really enjoyed these streams. Thank you for doing it. Ravens, I enjoy having you back, honey. You disappear for a long, time stretch and everything. Honey, I love you. I'd like to wrap these arms around you and just but get your mom's permission first, okay? That's all. Buffalo, yeah. Thank you, Vern. Yeah, so I want to be up in Buffalo. Riley Jones Vlogs for a cup of coffee. Well, aren't you? Very nice, thank you. RJV, Riley Jones Vlogs. Make sure you sub him up, okay? Sounds like he's a...
Rawley Jones Vlogs tipped $19.99 through Super Chat. For a cup of coffee on me.
Very, very kind. Thank you. Yes, it's I'm gonna put it for the trip tomorrow. Wonderful. I mean, it doesn't come in next month, but it's nice to know. So Cheryl might be a little Megan. I called it the Cheryl S outdoor, right? The kitchen stadium, right out there. And I think she'll be okay with that, right? Get some arms, get some legs. Some get arms and some get legs. Thank you, Riley. So very kind to you. So I hope she doesn't mind that. And then I was watching Bianca this morning, and I teased her a little bit about the girl at the other day. I felt bad. I didn't know. You know, I tease people, and that's the kind of fool I am. And I kind of teased her about the girl at 7-Eleven, and she's just a friend. She's not, anything more than that. What the hell's the matter? I hope she can get this thing off. Ooh, why the hell's that stuck? I don't know. Oh, it just moves in it. Okay, for some reason, I don't know what's going on. But to make it up to her, I think she was kind of hurt feelings. I'm going to give her my gimbal from before, my DJI Osmo 2. I'm going to let her have that. I charged it up for her today, so she'll get some use to that. I don't need it anymore, so she might as well get that. So I was pretty bad. How you doing, Sarah? What's going on tonight? I'm a grown woman. My mom has no... I know, Ravens. I'm just saying, honey. It'd be a dream. Rapidly still climbing in the standings for Princess/Queen/Empress/Dictator of the Rancho. And that's what the Rancho needs, Ravens. The strong arm, young blood, strength, right? And when I'm old and you can push me out on that wheelchair out on the back deck, right? Put a little blanket over me, give me a little pat, and go rolling off with your boyfriend there. That's all good. I don't mind. I'm not gonna mind. What's up, Kenneth? How are you? What's up? You love that with the sun setting and just sitting out there. We need to have Morgan Freeman do the voiceover. As the end of her years approached, Rosie O'Kelly took in the sights of the Rancho. With a sense of satisfaction, she looked around and remembered all the great things that had happened there. How you doing, Charles? I'm really kind of looking forward to the retirement. I mean, that's going to be the most exciting thing of all. I think that's going to be. Yeah, I'm just saying, Ravens would take such good care. She's got that, she's got that young spirit. How you doing, Donnie? This is a rare treat. We got the ice cream guy still rolling through. Usually November 1st they put that all away, but he's in here today. I'm doing good, Kenneth. It's been a good, productive day. Hooray! We'll know what was said. Save the chat as part of the video. Then when people replay it, they will know what was said. Yes, and I always have the chat replay. Okay. Some people, I'll still be trash talking at 80, and I'll still be gorgeous. Now listen to me. The chat rolls. Now sometimes two things happen. People come to the stream when it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes over, and they click on the stream and it'll take you back to the beginning of the stream, but the chat will not be there because it takes a good half hour to 45 minutes for the chat to process along with the live stream once we hit the save button. So please be aware of that. Then an hour later you notice that you've been getting hiccups the last. I have the trick for that. I'll bet you do, honey. It's called popping out in front of the fireplace in the Christmas tree with your baby doll nightie, right? That would cure that. That would do it. That would do the trick. So, number two, if I have to remove a song because it's blocked, you don't get copyright strikes. You just get blocks. Then the chat doesn't replay. I was at my son's in South, and there was a black widow under my chair the entire time. Wow. Wow, Andrea Marine Mom, nice to see you. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a strange place to get them. I doubt if we'll see any tonight. It's really cold now. They might have just forget about that. Yeah, so know that about the chat, because I get some hate mail. Why do you not let the... you know, people like to see the chat along with the stream because the side chat makes the stream, right? I mean, it really does, especially the afterward. When you click it on, you want to see the side chat because that's where the funny comments and stuff that, man. And I guess people get mad at me. You didn't put the side chat. I always have the side chat on. It's all by default. Okay, Donnie, it's all by default. But sometimes it takes a while to process and go through, particularly since we're in 1080p, which is very high definition for a live stream. Okay, so just understand that it's not because I'm not doing it. I'm trying my best. So that's the only two reasons you're not going to get a side chat. The third reason could be very rarely YouTube has a glitch when it's saving a live stream. So I also need to give a shout out to Brandon Rubber Wilbur because he was the one that suggested if something cool happens on the chat or something interesting, like last night we had that woman going a meltdown on the front street there, throwing rocks and stuff at vehicles. And he's like, if something like that happens on, you can just pop it out on you can cut that out, put it up as a video, and that's been working out really well for the last 2 nights for me. So that was a really great suggestion because YouTube likes short little standalone videos and they'll get a lot of play, those videos. Plus, the Prism makes it very easy because this is another beautiful thing about Prism. That's the streaming platform I'm using, and it's the one I suggest that you guys look into. If you want to, at the end of the stream, when I push end, an option comes up to put, and you can push save, and it automatically downloads that stream onto your phone. And then the next morning, it just goes into the editor real quick. I just slice out what I want and upload it. It's great. Throwing rocks at VL, she was just, I think I've seen her around before. You know, Andrea, I love spiders, those black widows. I tell me, folks replay the video, the chat doesn't show up. Oh, I don't know, that's not, that's a rare thing. Now, Lou, it'll happen when I have to remove a song. Okay, copyright matches don't affect the chat, but if you get a copyright block, I need to have YouTube using their own tools. I have to go in, have YouTube snip out that 3 or 4 minutes of the song, rejoin the stream back together, and what they don't do is put the chat in. Okay, so you're not going to have the chat in those streams. So it's very important. That's another one that was too close to home. Yeah, it was in front of it. It's all the time on my street. People on my channel will tell you. Now, that's why I encourage people, when you play a song, and a lot of people enjoy playing the music, like we had a country music theme, and the other night we had a rain theme, and it's really fun. It's a lot of fun. But just pay attention to that list, has blocked artists and groups on that, and it's a really small list, but it ensures that the chat rolls. Otherwise, if I hear it begin to play, I have to stop the app, offer to give you your money back, a refund, and just, you know, I can't have it roll on it. I'm doing good, cute kitty. It's just all, well, Linda, you know, I'm used to it. I'm conditioned to the streets. There's really nothing that's going to happen out there. My far worse fear of mine than that is being out in the middle of a drug deal that goes sour, and we have mules that run up drugs in from, hey Jamie, hi Diane, we got mules that run up drugs from Oakland all the time, and these guys play for keeps. All right, they're heavily armed to the teeth. They're carrying hundreds of thousands of dollars of drugs and stuff, and they're not going to hesitate to waste you. Man, what's his name, man? This bitch came around the corner with the camera. Yeah, man, just waste her. Boom, 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 and then they're gone. All right, that's far more worrisome to me than you know, a woman that's on the street. I seen a video at that crater yelling at that. Good thing she wasn't throwing a rocket. Well, that's what I was going at to check. Hey, how you doing, Pecan Baby? Oh, thank you. Aren't you sweet? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I feel sorry for her. My heart is moved for her. One of the reasons I went out is because I kind of recognized her voice. I knew she was a thrower. She smashed hoods with her stick before, her big walking stick. She has made tremendous dents in no hoods, and I wanted to make sure that she wasn't going to throw something at the at Little Rascal. Okay, so I kind of went out to just protect them. I really have no fear about, you know, the people that are kind of torqued up on stuff. So she's in her own world. She knows that is her universe. Hey, AJ. That's her universe. I have the guy who talks to his friend all the time. He's the only one who can see. That's what I'm saying. So she's in her own world, and people like that have typically had bath salts or crack, something like that. Normally meth won't take you out that, but it'll be cumulative. It'll do that to you, but that just blows your mind out, right? So that's the way if I had a choice between a spider and I'll tell you, oh my goodness, that bad with the Black Widow. You didn't think that Black Australia, yay. You didn't think that that Black Widow was beautiful? Please do some more vintage lecture. Oh, I will be doing them, Tony. I will be doing them in December. We got some time. We got some periods in there. The next on the bench is going to be the quad rail, the big, huge Marantz quadraphonic sound unit. That's going to be a big job. Be careful. Music is playing background, so a lot to go. Well, they're not going to go down over it. All you're going to get these days is a match. Praying for British Columbia. They have expensive. The days of getting a strike for just having music in the background are you know, they're long gone, right? You just get a match. No, screamed like a baby. Wow. Oh, well, thank you, AJ. Welcome to the chat. We have a lot of nice Australians in here. Welcome to the crew. What area of Australia? Are you from Victoria, Melbourne, Australia? Are you up in the NSW? Are you over on the Perth on the west side? Where are you? Great country, Australia. Hey, Muffin Man, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you. So I got a pork chop. I might have some. You missed my message. Please, my reply to your email. What was your email about, Diane? I don't know. I just got a message from you asking me about dates at Christmas or something. I said, let's just stick to the 13th through the 16th. How you doing, Jody? What's going on tonight? Victoria by the west side, Coleraine, Royal County. Oh, very nice. Well, it's good to have you here. Country, Coleraine, Royal Country. Yeah, that's a good area. Interesting. Hey, Craig. Just want you to know I've been working crazy. I always listen to chat. Okay. Working those crazy hours. Shows like life treating you. Yeah, it's good, Muffin Man. Thank you. Good to see everybody this evening. So the plan tonight is allegedly somewhere around the ooze. There is supposedly a little bit of cash hidden out there at the graveyard in Sebastopol tonight. Is it? Is it not? We're only 50-50. We've done these runs for 2 times. The first time we scored. The second time we were ratted out, boys. We didn't have anything. Okay. So I don't know what's going to go on tonight. Yeah, the ooze out there. It's a disgusting night to go to a graveyard because it's cold, it's clammy. We're going to have some drizzle. Yeah, 250 thumbs. Yeah, that would be great. So yeah, if we could get some thumbs up rolling in, it gets some momentum going. So that email just was sent before I bought it. Okay, well, I don't know why that came in this morning when it was sent so long ago, Diane. As far as I know, we're all set for the 13th through the 16th. Okay. As far as I know, we're still good. I'm picking you up at the airport on Monday afternoon, and I'm taking you back on Thursday evening. So we're going to have a hell of a nice visit. And just for you, I'll even wash the bed sheets. Okay, so how about that? I'll even spend the electricity and the water and the soap to clean up the sheets. Okay, for you. Really nice. Give you nice setup there. All right. sent on Monday or Thursday, right? I don't know why it kicked in today. It's like Jody, I texted Jody something and she's like, wow, this didn't even come in till the next day, right? Sometimes there's a glitch in the system. She just kept moving down the street. I just wanted to make sure she moved on, right? Yeah, I'll wash the sheets for you. I'll dust and vacuum and all that. Get the chills now, yeah, so. I love Rosie's voice. Then we'll have a beer in the office, and then I'll cook up a pork chop. I may or may not have sauerkraut. And then tomorrow, Bird and I guess in the afternoon, it's supposed to clear off. It's going to be, no, we're supposed to have sun, knock on wood, for 2 days in 2 days in Eureka, which is kind of rare. Okay, it's one of those places. It's always gloomy and in like September through May or something, right? So I'm looking forward to some sunshine. So we're gonna have a good run up there. We have a 240-mile run up the road, just straight up 101. I will be doing a lot of recorded content. I'm sure Bird is going to be live, but I want to get the very best quality I can of the town. And he'll probably be peeling off too and doing his own thing and in and out. And then I guess we'll take the bikes up, and Sunday he wants to do a bike ride or something like that. So we'll see how that works. My diet will continue. I'm not going to be eating fancy foods for reviews or anything like that. So just to tell you, I'm not going to break the good momentum. How you doing, Helen? Good to see you. Going to keep going. What's up, Joni? How you doing today? Good to see you. So I'm going to keep the momentum, definitely keep restricting the salt, because you can tell, I mean, you can look at my face and see it's, less puffy, and I just think I already look healthier, and it's 2 weeks tonight since I started this deal. No, I did not mow the lawn today, Jay, because I had to toddle on to work later this morning, so it'll be there. I figure I'll cut that like Monday of next week. Okay, I got a couple days before I head off for my annual retreat to the Zen Retreat Center. I can make matzo ball soup with you, but you will have to use your own chicken soup, and I will use vegetable. I think, Diane, we'll just cook your regimen. It's healthy. What are tonight's dastardly? Hey, JG. Oh, so you're sweet, Linda. I ain't nothing. Oh, good. Getting pretty cold over here. It's pretty damn cold here tonight. It's a miserable night tonight. Hey, Yankee, but we're going to have some fun tonight. And my battery's fully charged on the flashlight. I'm going to finally, thank you, Vern. I think it shows. It certainly shows in my all vacation. Let's look at Skunk Ape. All vacation all the time. No, that's you, Skunk Ape. On the, situated on the 7th green. At your wonderful home there, your nice gated community. How do you like my gated community, huh? I've worked 47 years, brother. So, yeah. How's your gated community? How do you like my gated community? Oh, thank you. Thank you, AJ. So I'm pretty, it's been going good. 2 weeks, I can't complain. I've had very little in the way of carbs. I've not denied myself meat. Oh, thank you, Chi-Chi. They're very kind of you. Thank you. Getting cold over here. Hey, dude, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. So it's going to be fun. Average ham and egger for 47. Yeah. So I don't know anything to anybody. I'm overtime for the one reason being is I have a spectacularly large monthly insurance bill. And I've showed it before. I'm not going to go over it. I don't want people accusing me of e-begging. People already know that. It's old news. So until I get to when I can start Medicare or something like it is what it is. Okay. Yay, Lou's like, I have a gated community. Yeah, how do you like my gated community? Yeah, it's a zoo. That's my gated community. Hey, Cassandra, how you doing, beautiful? That's my gated community. My wife works hard for my lifestyle. I'm just a lucky. Well, you're nice, Skunk Ape. You're a good person. You have a good heart. You're a very charitable individual, except on YouTube, which is okay, which is all right. It's all good. It's all good. So I just deal with that. You know, it's the only reason I continue working. You know, and as you guys know, the older you get, every year insurance just goes up. I'm just bracing myself to see what 2022 is going to be. So it is what it is. Did it start with Geo? The numbers don't add up. I just play young. That's all. I'm going to be going around with Cassandra. We're going to be a Saturday night cruising in all the crazy down there in Albuquerque, right? Boom, boom, boom. And congratulations on the birth of your granddaughter there. You're going to have a beer with me tonight, Ronnie? Awesome. It's got to be cold up there where you are now. I hope at the RV parks and stuff that you don't lose power and things. It'd be miserable. Up in Wisconsin at a trailer park or something. Woo, I can't think of anything worse. I could never live in a van long term anyway. It changes people's mental condition, you know. Well, thank you, Tony. Oh, thank you, Martini. What a great name. Look at that, Martini. I like that name. Get married to an attorney. Divorce is not an option. That's smart, right? Because she knows where to push the paper. Perfect. I haven't denied it's perfect. Oh, well, that's great, Cassandra. Congratulations. I saw the pictures of your grandson. Wonderful. Tickets next to the holiday. Diane, nobody should travel over the holiday unless it's by car. So, you know, I'm going to be joining the great migration going eastbound. So, I might even get a start and get Christmas on the road. I don't know yet. So, we shall see. Hey Rena, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you. I like that name, Martini. That's a very clever name. Airports are crowded. They charge prime money. I told you could come up anytime in December. I can take a few days off from work because I'm taking a lot of time off in December and January because I'm getting all the ducks in a row. Thank you, Callie. I'm getting all the ducks in a row for 2022 right now. So once that's done, I think I got some freedom to be on. I think weather's going to be our enemy, but bad weather makes for great videos and great challenges and travels and things like that. So we'll see. As long as I don't die on the Great Plains or something, I think it'll be all right. I wish in the UK it was nice and big like America, so we could just drive to the warmer side of the country away from the. Well, you know, you could enjoy the other parts of the British Empire, right? You could go to India, right? Remember Queen Victoria, Queen of England, Scotland, Wales, and Empress of India, right? There's a lot of places that you can go within. You know, effectively, Britain is still the largest country in the world, right? Because you can go to like 50 countries, all part of the Commonwealth system there. So, Britannia still rules the world today. I wish we could have a drink together, Tony. I don't even know where you are. Hi, Jennifer. The tentacles of the British Empire still reach far. Yeah, I love her little videos, her dollar store hauls. Yeah, she's coming up, Scotty. On the 13th, I'm going to pick her up at the Aeropuerto, and we're going to hang out. We're going to feature her in Kitchen Stadium. We're going to go explore a little bit around town and hang out. This place great Portwood Street. Well, Portwood is an English name, right? Right? It's like Buchanan, a very British name. Smith. Great, solid British name. So Diane's going to come up. We're going to do it up. For those of you who don't know, on the Murphy channel, you can see my visit to LA. when I met her in, when Missy Jen and I met her in Studio City, Sherman Oaks. And we hung out. We had a good time. Hey, Glenda. Diane and I actually crashed a bar mitzvah down there. We had a blast. Glenda, good to see you tonight. Hava Nagila Hava La do 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 La da da. Man, they treated me like a queen. Do do. Come, my friend. Do do do. Did everything except put me in the chair. You know, it was great. Hey, Rolf. I'm in Hazelhurst, Mississippi. Wish we could hang out and have a drink. Well, that's a long way away, Tony. But I will be passing to the east again for the winter trip. Gonna make my way down to Florida. That should be in, I think, February. That's what we're gonna do on that. So that's our two big trips, our two big swings. Hey, Lulu, how are you? The beautiful Lulu has arrived. So nice to see you, honey. So it's going to be exciting for the travel. Now, we've got about 1 week to go for the mug. Even though YouTube and Teespring have been a massive disappointment to me with their screwed up, no promotion, no nothing. They've not done one damn thing. Due to the efforts of my wonderful moderator, Jody, and you guys, we've managed to sell over 200 mugs so far. Okay, and then Jody's putting a link to Charter Choocher 2021 edition. That's a very special one. On one side of it, it has what will be the standard mug going forward, with just the the avatar and the silhouette of Chooching, right? And on the other side, which will disappear after next Thursday, is Charter Choocher 2021 on there. Okay, so that's going to disappear. There's 1 week left of that because I wanted the really good backers to get that, to really have that first edition one. And then other things are just fun on the channel as we introduce very carefully, you know, hoodies and, you know, t-shirts. I'm not going to do leggings and G-strings and, you know, and all the cell phone cases and all that crap. Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody's well tonight. It's nice to see Scotty London. Get some ice, yeah. If I missed anybody, I spent 3 nights recently at the Artist Residence, Portland, Victoria. Met the president of the Artist Club, gave me his phone number, and also offered me some work. That's pretty darn good. Are you guys still in lockdown? Oh, wow, you got your mug already. That's really cool. I know they're shipping out. And I'm very happy that it's been so great. So we only got 1 more week to go. So do take advantage if you do have any interest in that. I think it's kind of cool. We have 2 color features, black with the white writing, and we have white with the black writing. And I think that they look pretty sharp. They're clean. They're not crazy looking and all that. They're very. It's a very interesting design. It's gloomy, Catherine. It's gloomy. It's not my favorite night. It's not like summertime when we go to a cemetery and it's just really comfortable. I'm going to have to put my fluorescent jacket on out here and all that. I'm not going to bullshit you. My toes are already cold. Just sitting here. So, I don't know. But we're going to do it. If I just hope I don't get dicked again on this run out here. I don't know, but we're gonna head out and do that. But I always like to hang out for an hour or so and catch up with you guys and see what's going on. It's good to see Donnie in here. Go Donnie, and don't forget GoDonnie.com for the t-shirts. He has probably the biggest t-shirt vendor on of collector vintage t-shirts on eBay, so you want to check that out. But I still barbecue chicken. I think I'm okay for the socks. I think I'll be alright. It's not cold enough to use Hobo Chowdhury sent me those electric socks, but it's not that. I'll take them across country with me, right? So how you doing, Morning Dove? Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to see the moon here tonight because of rain tonight, so Studio City is where my family I used to live in the 60s when my mother had friends from Universal Studios. Yeah, all the studios are down there, right? Some of the television from Studio City in Hollywood. It's The Price is Right, right? It just came in. So that's down, that's when you go to Studio City, you see all the big hitters, all the producers, all the directors are there. Eating lunch and power lunches at the, dang, this chick is like, how can this chick is so, I don't think she's feeling any cold at all. I don't know, she's, woof. Kicking it in that trash can, I don't know. Wow, she's got like a lace top on tonight. That ain't gonna cut it. Where is when is the Cecil? It's opening in January, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, thumbs up or appreciated, guys. The great reopening of the Cecil. So we'll try to get in there and explore, see how that goes. I might have to slip somebody a 10 or 20 to get like the back room deal. Once they're kind of open and they're cool, there's an asteroid passing by soon, cool. Just keep on moving, man. Just keep on trucking. Right? Keep on moving. People were so freaked out in 1910 when Mark Twain was alive that they thought that son of a bitch Halley's Comet was going to hit the Earth. Yeah, asteroid passing by. So, yeah, I don't know. I can't see anything tonight because we got a gloomy night here. We're supposed to have a little bit of rain. So, did I miss anything else? Have you ever done Massachusetts? I've done Salem and I've done Boston. I thought Boston was a really cool town, but I thought the drivers were crazy. There's a lot of circles in Boston, and wow, it was just insane. I mean, I think people just cover their eyes and just drive in Boston like this, and just if you want to change lanes, just do it, right? You want to go left, just do it. That was crazy loud in that last video. Yeah, mittens, how about that? Free healthcare, don't know what it's like in America. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. You would fall to your knees weeping if you saw what I paid a month for that. Yeah, the National Health Service is amazing. We have good medicine here, but it is what it is. Scotty, happy Chooch and Rosie, absolutely love you. I love you more, Scotty. I can't wait till Scotty comes. We can hang out in San Francisco and proper time.
Scotty London tipped £4.49 through Super Chat. Happy Chuchin Rosie, I absolutely loves you.
Oh, he's so sweet. I love Scotty. He's such a cutie. Such a cutie. I'm so happy to follow you on Instagram too, and what you put up on the Instagram. It's, Barry, you get up to the Northeast and I think people's minds get compressed, right? And like out in the West, everything, we have this idea, our mind is expanded. It's like our heads are bigger or something out here in the West, right? We have very low skies, big skies, and it's great distances between cities through nothing. Man, you get to like Richmond, Virginia, right? And then from Richmond, Virginia, all the way north, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, over 95 and right up to, it's just Philadelphia, and it's just compressed in. Everything is tight up there, right? And it's just like, it just messes with the mind. 58 degrees in Boston now, but I will say this, Boston is a very beautiful city. There's a lot to see there. Faneuil Hall, you have a lot of history there. I think you have the Constitution, the original ship of the U.S. There's a lot of good stuff to see up there. And not too far away is Salem, Massachusetts, which I went to, which was the site of, Cotton Mather and the Salem witch trials and all that. What a great name, Cotton Mather, huh? Hardcore. Yes, private medical insurance is very expensive in the U.S., yes. Well, so Jody knows. Jody's up in the Northeast. She lives up there. She knows how crazy. I don't know her. She might be way out in the sticks. I'm not sure. Right, but up in that, the Norwalk Turnpike and all, I don't think things thin out till you get up to northern New Hampshire, and then you're moving into Maine. And even that could be crazy now, going into Maine. So I don't know. I don't think I could have done that every day. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like driving in the Bay Area or LA, but I'm used to LA because at least when you're stuck in traffic, you put the top down, the sun's shining. There's always something interesting. See, an hour north of Boston. Okay, that's cool. So you know about the traffic and all that up there. So you're very familiar with the crush. I'm sure that you're like a bedroom community of Boston. Because let's face it, there's a lot of money in Boston. And they love their sports, which is cool. All over the eastern seaboard. Philadelphia, Baltimore, Boston, New York. I don't know, David. Don't worry about it because you're in Australia, my friend. I hate that traffic with a passion. I'll bet. You can go to the U.S., but, why? You have to become a citizen, right? So, I don't think at age 46 you're going to want to go through that whole rigmarole. Well, in Scotland, whatever. I mean, I'd stay in Scotland, right? I'd be frolicking over the hills with the sheep, and exploring the moors with an old lantern on foggy nights. Right? Anybody out there? Did you move around as a kid? Well, we stayed in the same city a little bit. We moved around a little bit. Yeah, everybody should go to New York and spend a week in New York at least. Mystic River, where Boston is. Mystic River or Mystic Pizza? Or 40s around Lulu's neck in the woods. Mystic Pizza was with Julia Roberts and that whole cabal. Right? Watch out for the fog, exactly. But there's something romantic about Scotland because the people are tough as hell, right? I mean, you grow up in that environment of mist and fog and moss growing on everything and just like cold. Yeah. New York is awesome, and it's easy to get around New York. I just wouldn't try to move around at rush hour. That's the only thing. No, I haven't been naughty. I had a shopping cart get caught between a set of steps and the side of the van. Love Mystic Pizza. I'd like to go to Texas, meet interesting people to make friends. I really enjoyed my time in Texas. I thought that some people hate El Paso. I found it very interesting. I thought that San Antonio was just an incredibly beautiful city. I can't speak much on Houston because it was just, an enormous city, and it took like almost an hour to drive through the suburbs and everything. I didn't really get done to have too much time to look around. Put my chest around a green bean casserole in the oven before officially panned for, the tater tots a tester, huh? They're made of metal. Tater tot, good for you. I like the way you're testing out that. That's cool. Yeah, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, right? It's cool. Enjoy that. Yeah. Well, good Mexican food. There must be some Mexican restaurants down in. Let me tell you, David, you can get some shitty Mexican food right in the heart of like this. This city is, for population-wise, for its size, the most heavily populated Mexican city, and you can get a pretty shitty meal here too. You can get great, so I'm sure there's a good place to get something Mexican down there, or make your own. Mexican food is not that hard to make. New York was just too packed and smelly for me. Yeah, if others think so, Darlene, if you're a country girl. But if you're a city person like me, it's the kind of place that you want to do a 1 month, take a room somewhere in an Airbnb for 1 month, just a room. And, over in Brooklyn or something there and just get around. I think that's the way to do it. And that's the way I will do it. Mystic River with Sean Penn and Clint Eastwood, director. Oh, okay. That's cool. I got to check out that movie. There is in Glasgow, but I'm ignorant towards it. You know, we have Old El Paso. Yeah, I'm saying you can actually make your own, right? Put ground hamburger and tater tots on top of it to bake. That's cool. Right? I mean, it's not hard to. You get some tortillas. You can even make your own tortillas by hand, and then just get your cumin and your, you know, your mole sauces and make your own. The Mexican food is not a very difficult food to make because the country is still relatively poor for the most part. So the food is simple, but it's tasty. But I'll tell you one thing. You stay in Mexico for a long period of time and you just burn out on that food because you don't go to places that, it's not like the United States, which is multicultural and there's, you know, like in Santa Rosa, there's Ethiopian, Italian, Mediterranean, Greek, French, right? Chinese, Japanese, Korean. Man, you go to Mexico, even Mexico City, and you got to kind of look far and wide to break the mold, and it just gets tiresome. You know, I burn out, like after, what was I down there, like a week or 10 days, and I was just like, man, I'm just tired of that. Hey, how does the look on people is everything to me. Yeah, that's nice, tater tot, you care. You know, leave the Worcestershire sauce out of my green bean casserole. The fatter I make people, yeah, there you go, tater tot. There's nothing wrong with the little meat on the bone. Right? I'm trying to tell people some meat on the bone is a beautiful thing, right? It's a beautiful thing. But I'll tell you, Mexican food is not, you know, when you get to the level you're making sauces like moles and then you're kind of reaching into a second level. Hey DNS, how you doing today? Good to see you. But most people aren't going to hit that, they're not going to hit that level. Born and raised in the West Coast, but some of the nice people I met are from there. I've met good people. The East Coast, you know, Midwest, Chicago, all down, Texas, Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, out west, Arizona, Nevada. Las Vegas is a little different. You know, it's not. Las Vegas is a very transient kind of town. It's based on tourism. And a lot of places that base their income on tourism, they can be a little resentful of, they're not, you know, I would have to say going around the country that I would say Nevada probably has, you know, the toughest, kind of the toughest people to get along with, you know, and they're not, already been to the Gloomy as. There you go, Queenie. Yeah, Albuquerque's cool. You know, and it's nice to go visit where you know somebody like Cassandra. Not that she would put you up, but that you could maybe roll around with her for an afternoon and an evening and just get the feel. She could show you cool stuff in a town that you wouldn't otherwise see, you know, and that makes all the difference. Yeah, Vegas is in the middle of nowhere, and it's a fly-in, fly-out city. It's a big service industry. And by and large, local people they don't seem real happy to me. So, I don't know. I mean, that's where kind of the rubber meets the road. No, I'm getting ready to go out. I like to always spend the first hour having my coffee and chilling out because I'm not really too eager to go out here tonight. We've had 2 disastrous trips already to this cemetery. Let's check our battery level because, you know, we're at 100% because Prism has no battery warning indicator on it. So, yeah, we're just getting our night underway, guys. So, what we're going to do is go out there. We're going to try to find out where that money might be. I think we're going to be on like a little treasure hunt tonight. And hopefully, I'm going to have to put my heavy jacket on because it's chilly and it's very clammy out tonight. So we shall see. I'm going to the cemetery tonight. I miss living in San Diego. San Diego. I stopped going to San Diego because it's just so prohibitively expensive right now to go down there. But there will come a time that it's going to be cheap, very cheap to go down there. So I'm willing to wait and bide my time. If I go to San Diego now, I definitely have to live in a van. But then Planet Fitness is all the way over in Escondido, which is like 20 miles from San Diego. That's like the closest one. Hey, Moonstone. And, 20 miles each way, go to Vegas, get married, and Reno, get a divorce. That's right. Who wants to put a ring on it, right? Put a ring on it, baby. Put a ring on it. So that's the only place I would say. They weren't mad. They weren't bad people. It's just that they're not going to be, they're used to dealing with tourists all the time. And the tourists come in and they want top flight treatment. And, they're going to be sensitive to service and all that. So I don't know whether the people in Washington and Portland, they seem to be pretty nice up there in Oregon. But we were rolling so fast on that trip to get up to Anacortes to see Janet's property that we didn't really have a lot of time to slap skin and chat it up with the people down there. So didn't really get a great feel for that. So I have been in every part of the nation now except where Ravens is, up in the Dakotas, Montana, Idaho, Minnesota, North and South Dakota. That's about the last untouched territory for me. So, that could be late winter because we want to test our mettle against the Great Plains in blinding snowstorms and have our confrontations with buffalo out there and all that kind of stuff. So, see how that goes. Where did you put that ring? I got a belly button ring. All right. Freezing in a campground, but there's still a couple stubborn campers. Yeah, it's going to get colder up there. People are dying to get into the cemetery. This poor woman's wearing a lace top, and it's like 52 degrees here. It's unreal. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's hardcore, Ronnie, in Wisconsin, to be up near Sheboygan, to be in an RV, camper van, or something like that up there. That's pretty hardcore. I won't do it in this. I'm traveling solo. Yes, Teeny. Yeah, traveling solo. She who travels alone travels fast. So we're going to be rolling on out quickly. We're going to try to move rapidly. Try to make Salt Lake day one, and then try to make we're going to dogleg south at Salt Lake down through Helper and Bryce Canyon down to the beginning of 70, and then across 70 across the Rockies, western Colorado, Grand Junction, then up into the mountains, Glenwood Caverns. We could have a snow situation there. It can be highly dangerous. And then we'll go up through Eisenhower Tunnel, with the highest road pass in the world, 11,500 feet. I did live stream that with Missy Jen. That's how long I've been live streaming. Hello, mobile traveler. And then we'll drop down to the Great Plains from Lyman, Colorado, on to 70 through Goodland, Kansas, Colorado, Goodland, Kansas, and down through Russell and Salina, Wichita, right on through to Kansas City. And Kansas City, we'll try to make Kentucky or something like that. 54 degrees, 66. Yeah. I'm not going to really live stream on the roads. I might just have a side chat only live stream. But I do want to do a lot of recorded content. Toodles, how are ya? I was checking a chat earlier. Toodles like, oh my goodness, here go the Bengals again. They're starting to fly apart. Right? Yeah, Ravens and Ribbons is a doll. She's a doll baby. It's supposed to be snow by midnight. Well, I've made Salt Lake from Santa Rosa before. It's about 230 miles to Reno, and then it's just a straight run across Nevada. And you end up, you know, right at the border, and you go in by the Salt Lake about 50 miles or so, maybe 100 miles, and you're in Salt Lake right there. So, love to sleep in a car. That's nice. I've made this run about 10 to 12 times before, so I just see it in my sleep. The big deal is going to be the weather situation. So that's going to be the big thing. That's going to be the thing that tips things. See what the hell happens on the way. I don't know, David. I don't follow. Historic crime interesting to me than some knucklehead that. Hey, Original Hal. Good to see you, beautiful. Right. All right. I will be talking about updating the Chris watch, which is one that was always one of the only contemporary crimes that was ever really of interest to me. Was that. So, all right, let's see if we can link up our, let's see if we can do our Bluetooth here. Bluetooth. All right, let's see. We got that. Let's see, done. All right, so I think that's linked up just in case, so it won't blow somebody's ears out if somebody plays a tune. All right, what do you say we commence to get going out here? Okay. I don't travel with the heat on because it acclimatizes me to the temperature. Let's go slowly so we don't crush this poor woman in her lace top here. See, you just get used to the temperature and stuff. You know, she's working the streets. All right. Yeah, we're goat head. Yeah. Just be careful what you choose, because I don't want to have to kill the song. Let's see if we can get the heck out of here. Yeah, it's my best advice is if you're an outdoor person like I spend so much time outside now, you don't want to put the heat on. You just want to allow yourself to, like, we don't ever put the heat on at the house or close the front door, so we're always acclimatized to it. I mean, I'll put it, you know, when Diane's here, we'll have it nice and cozy and cheerful. But it's always good to, you know, it doesn't bother me in the morning and Bird to wake up, it's 49, 40 degrees. Yeah, you do have to be sexy, Toodles, but the main thing is to be acclimatized and just so that the cold doesn't bother you. You see, Bird is just out in a t-shirt, then I'll put a sweatshirt on later. No, I haven't followed the Summer Wells Queenie because I like to follow interesting cases from the past that nobody knows about, right? And shed some light on them, and I think that they're much more interesting. Yeah, so now I'm very used to the cold. I mean, I sit out at the office, I have a beer. Right now it's 55 degrees. I'm sure it'll be, well, it may not go much lower until midnight. Then the rain is supposed to kick in a little bit. There's not going to be an eclipse here, AJ, but other people may watch it. It's just like I got cheated in August of 2017 when the last big solar eclipse, and we had that morning layer that wouldn't burn off, and I did a funny video sitting up on the roof of the workshop, like waiting for the great pumpkin to rise, sitting there waiting for the clouds to clear. Right now we're kind of in rush hour here. Be interesting to see if there's any doggone black widows, or the cold is wiping them out. Thing to do is just get yourself acclimatized to the temperature. Well, we got to be damn careful we don't overshoot the entrance to this graveyard, because it's not like they got any lights on out here. They're not here to entertain people and set up a bar, open bar. This is just a miserable night tonight. Miserable kind of night. You hope you're not creeping around a cemetery or something. It's a night to see some goblins or something. The Great Buckeye States. Most misunderstood presidents. Warren G. Harding from Marion, Ohio. Poor bastard got poisoned by his wife because he was screwing around with other women all the time. She gave him some rotten shellfish. It was the end of that poor bastard. That's a whole interesting story in itself. The only president ever to be murdered. That was the first election that women were allowed to vote in, and because Warren G. Harding was handsome, women just put the vote in for him in overwhelming numbers. But you know, he fell victim to the salesman's two B's, booze and broads. That was the end of the line. Right. That was the end of the line. Booze and broads, the salesman's two B's. Let's see, its temperature went up 2 degrees to 57 degrees. Very interesting story of murder and mayhem. She fixed his wagon good. All he wanted to do was play poker, drink, and chase the girls. When he died, then Coolidge came in, and he always looked like he was born with a sour pickle in his mouth. This guy didn't talk at all. That one of it to be naked, huh? Well, there's something real tough about the streets that makes you tough. I don't know. She's got to be cold. Right, she's got to be cold. This dude's trying to race up on the inside of me here. So, see, I don't need to have an accident, dude, before I'm getting ready to get. This guy's right up my ass. I want to brake check this guy, but I won't do it. Well, thank thank you, Doris. That's a very interesting story. Death of President Warren G. Harding, one of the great unsolved mysteries. His wife fixed his ass good, man. She fixed him up. She slipped that rotten shellfish on that plate, and that was the end of the line. No more boozing, no more broads, no more poker, no more big fat cigars. History has millions and millions of great stories. Stories that defy belief. Yeah, well, the joke with Coolidge is he sat next to some woman at a big party event, and he had a reputation. He never talked, right? He was from Vermont. He was a stoic New Englander. He never talked. He used very few words. His speeches were real shitty, but he was a good guy. He was a good, right? He took the oath of office in a farmhouse in Vermont. But he was a good Episcopalian or Presbyterian, or he's a good guy, solid as a rock. And his wife, Gracie Coolidge, was one of the most beautiful first ladies ever to grace the White House, and she was renowned. What he lacked in social skills, she more than made up for in her social skills and entertaining. But a woman sat next to him at a big party and said, "Mr. President, I have a bet with some friends of mine that I can make you say more than 2 words." And he replied, "You lose." That was it. We're going out to the cemetery on a money run, and I have no idea where it is. It's supposed to be somewhere around where the joy juice is seeping out of the mausoleum tonight, Jesse. Right? But, people love Coolidge because he didn't do anything. The business of America is business. That was his greatest saying. Keep your hands off the machine. He was like if you had to vote for who was the most boring president, Calvin Coolidge would win by a landslide. That's why they liked him. Nothing ever happened, right? But go look at the portrait of his wife, Gracie Coolidge. She's all styling in the 1920s with her headband around and her cigarette holder and fur collar and flapper dress. She was a hot tamale, man. Grace Coolidge. I just don't understand how some people get together. You have a guy that looks like he was weaned on a sour pickle and then marrying one of the most vivacious socialites in Washington history. Well, you know how Jack Daniels died, right? Poor Jack Daniels of Jack Daniels whiskey fame. He had a very successful business, and he went to get some money out of his safe in his office one day, and he couldn't remember the combination. He had a senior moment, and he tried and tried for about 2 or 3 hours. Finally, he got so pissed off, he kicked the safe as hard as he could, and he broke some bones in his foot, in his toe, and gangrene set in, and he died. Poor bastard. Right? How you doing, Vicky? You talk about some of the weirder deaths of history. You definitely got to put Jack Daniels right up there. No, it's not that he would only say 2 words. It's just he was a man of such few words, and the woman at the party thought that she could get him to have a conversation or say something of more than 2 words, and it was funny. He replied, "You lose," which was not more than 2 words. I mean, that was just the way he was. He just didn't talk. He was just a a very quiet, shy president. But he was very, he was a very good man. He has a man of very high principles, moral character. He called Herbert Hoover the Wonder Boy. All right, let's look alive out here, or else we're going to overshoot this thing. I got people on my tail, and the temperature's dropping now, 53 degrees, which for California is brutal. So we're going to have to really suit up here. We're going to miss this turn in tonight. Oh, damn well we are. Freaky cemetery up here. Rattling up this road, I feel like it could loosen your teeth. Calvin Coolidge never touched alcohol. He was a hardcore Presbyterian. His father was a minister. Something like that. He deplored alcohol. Now his wife could put it away. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna go in this way. Damn, you couldn't even see this damn entrance, man. Look at this stuff tonight. It is so miserable in here. Look at this. He never touched alcohol. Like I said, this guy was if you had to vote for the most straight-laced president, Calvin Coolidge would win in a landslide. Hey Kai Generation, how you doing? All right, let's see, let's get parked here. Man, it's going to take a while to get organized. Oh, it's so damn cold up here tonight. All right, let's see if we can get in our parking spot. I don't know. People be like, what the hell is anybody doing in here? Now, we might get a weak signal in this area. Don't freak out, okay? It'll be back. Don't worry. All right. Sometimes our signal's a little weak, but in cold weather, transmitting and receiving is always better when it's cold. All right. Let's see. Creepy. Look at this place tonight. I know we're the only ones around. Man, what a freak show tonight. Hey Dopamine, we're out on a money run here. And we're going to finish our tour tonight. So people that don't like the cemetery and stuff, of which there's a few, take the night off. Okay? There's a lot of people on the channel that love this stuff. Alright. Alright, it's going to take me a minute to get, it's going to take me a minute. Yeah, wait for Michael Jackson to appear. It's Harold, old primers went swimming and disappeared. Yeah, see what I mean, Ron? There's all kinds of stories of people that do weird stuff, right? Oh, thank you. Who is that? Thank you, Bud D. Thank you.
Through Super Chat.
Thank you, Bud D. Very sweet. We're going to travel light in here. Okay. Put our sling bag on here. Alright, we're going to get our flashlights. I'm just getting things all set here. I'm going to carry a water bottle too, and I'm going to put my gloves on. Thank you, Bud D. Thank you so much for your support. I'm going to put it towards the trip. All right, let me get the gloves on. Let me get a water bottle here. I like to carry a case of water with me. I'll just see how long the light goes. I got a good light tonight. Alright, let's get on the stick here. I want to be organized tonight. Chaos is usually my worst enemy. Thank you, DNS Tube. Thank you very much, my friend. $10 from DNS. Thank you.
DNS Tube Audio tipped $10 through Super Chat.
Thank you, my friend. And you can always type a message in there too. So I appreciate DNS, one of my great audio friends on the channel. Tube audio equipment. Thank you. I'm just putting my gloves on. Here, I don't want to lose my keys. Pull them out now. Put them away in a safe location. Let's get you guys on the stick. I know it's going to look dark. It's terrible out here right now. Let's put our battery in. Okay. Let's get our battery in our pocket here. We got our flashlight. Yes. Okay. Damn it. Get this on. Yeah, don't forget your keys. I got them in my pocket. That's the stupid stuff that I do. Look at, you can almost kind of see the moon. What a freaky night to be out here. Look at that moon. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna lock the van because, you know, some freak might be in here when I get back. So give me a second. I'm packing more gear than a mule here tonight. All right, let's lock it up. Let's see if we can get our keys out. Where in the hell did the keys go? Oh, they're in my hand. Shit. I'm so stupid. Look at this. All right. Let's put this on. Look at that moon tonight. Is that freaky or what? Look at that. Okay, my keys are securely in my pocket now. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put my keys around my neck. That's what I'm going to do. Because if I go running, I might lose them or something. So, okay. They're now securely there. This is just, I tell you guys, November is so much more scary than October. This is when Halloween should be. Look at that moon. What a freak show tonight. Let's let our eyes get a little bit adjusted here. Okay, now, instead of veering off tonight, let's, how's the signal tonight? How is the signal? Is the signal's great? Okay. Let's let our eyes get a little acclimatized here. Now, last time I made the mistake. Let's put this on. Let's get up. So, tonight that's where we're going first. What's that noise? Oh, that's the speaker. Okay, I got the keys securely around my neck. Wow, what a night. It's misty. It's a misty night. That sky's, see, it says transmission's unstable. Yeah, it's gonna buffer. Let's see if it cleans. Let's go over this way. Yeah, let's see if it. Sometimes it comes. It is what it is. What the hell was that? The blurriness is from me swinging this too. Hey. Yeah, how would you rate that signal there? Is it clear? Hello, Cheryl. No, so what are we gonna do? We just have to reach. Just have to do the best we can. Clear. I wish. Yeah. Hey, so I'm using is coming up from time. Over to AT&T these days. I don't know. Yeah, look at that moon up there. Maybe the clouds will break up. What time is the what time does the show start? Now I'm showing a decent signal. Let's see if we can go over to the grow area here. Hey, Pecan Baby, thank you. 5 pounds from Pecan Baby. Thank you, sweetie. Longtime friend of the channel. Thank you, honey.
Baby tipped £5 through.
Thank you, sweetie. Strong enough if it goes stream and bail. depending on the area. Yeah, I know it's buffering. Not much I can do about it. I just look up a live stream prism how you resolution here. Maybe you could look down the road there. We might have a better signal in here. And to push for that. Oh Lord. Better Wi-Fi. Shit. Ridiculous. It's Cheryl, can you could check to see how can anybody hear me? Anybody? Ah, this is ridiculous. All right, that's it. It's not even worth it. Get out of here. This is BS. All right. The resolution FPS, click on it. Look at the right corner, you'll see the resolution. I guess I had to set it first. Yeah, I think I have to set that before the stream starts. It looks like the transmission Looks like the signal's a little better now. Yeah. No, it's okay. I just, I don't see anything on the right side of the screen to adjust. Here. Yeah, I can't find it. It says you can do it during, oh, it can do it. Okay. Let's see, widget, media, screencast, music, text, widgets, Marcia edits. Yeah. Yeah. I really got to learn where to do this thing. Yeah, I need Nomad internet. Shut some apps down. Hold on a minute. What happened now? All right, I'm going to try to restart.